Hey guys, how's it going? Me? It's really hot and humid and I'm really sweaty and disgusting and smelly and that's just what's happening. My hair's doing all sorts of really fucked up things, but that's not gonna stop me from delivering you the Dean's List. Let's count them down and dish out some beefy points. Dan Frampton here, Munchie the Nutcracker there, the Dean Project everywhere, and let's just fucking do it. Let's jump in here at number 10 and give out one measly point to last week's YouTuber of the Week. We got Twizzfizz. She came on here with her parody of Jeffree Star's apology type video, and it was really funny. She nailed all the mannerisms. She nailed the fucking costume. She did a really good job with the green screen. It was all very convincing and I liked it quite a bit, but not enough to pick up any more than just the one measly point. Alright, now here at number 9, picking up 2 porky points, is a guy that I just learned about this week. His name is Tim, and his channel name is Zonto Films Limited, and I think he's just fucking sick, alright? And if you're looking over here at Zonto Films, he did a video about fucking Lear limericks, but this guy's really prolific. He had so many videos, and most of the videos that Tim put out this week got like the 4.2, 4.4 rating, but this one here, this Lear limericks one, and his Wiley one actually got rated 4.6, which is enough to get him on here to the Dean's List. And all the 4.4s that I was like, hey, you guys have a chance to get onto the Dean's List this week. Well, it's not happening for you, and I'm sorry to break it to you because it was a really hot week on YouTube, all right? Number 8, picking up 3 porky points, we got Gus Johnson. He was demonstrating how guns are used in movies, okay? Now, I could tell that he was just like sitting back watching a movie, and of course they were using guns and there was just shells flying everywhere, and he was like, that's not how guns work, and that inspired this little skit. But this skit was very funny. I loved it. If you want to go watch it, which you really should, check out Gus Johnson. Number 7, 4 points, Eric. Internet comment etiquette. I did a video about this video, so you're probably not surprised to find Eric here on the Dean's List. I really love this video. I thought it was really funny. He was going after the fucking anti-maskers on the YouTube and on the fucking Facebook groups or whatever, and he donned the character of like this anti-mask, belligerent, drunk kind of asshole. And I loved it. I thought it was really funny. Funny enough here, Eric, to pick up 4. I'm saying 4 points. All right, number 6, picking up 5 middle-of-the-road points. We got JJ McCullough, and his video was about the Simpsons conspiracy, about how everyone thinks that the Simpsons predicts the future. And JJ just went into like great detail debunking all of those different theories, all of those different conspiracies. You know, he just showed how much bullshit was really behind all of it. So if you're one of those people that think The Simpsons is like the Nostradamus of the cartoon world, well, Nostradamus is full of shit too now that I think about it, but still, if you're one of those people that think the fucking Simpsons is one of those things that can tell the future, well then you're just gonna have to go watch JJ's video because his arguments need to hit your skull. Alright, okay, we're halfway there. Number 5, picking up 6 points, we got Leon Lush, and he was coming on here with a little bit of an alternate take on the Gen Z thing. And as you know, TikTok is might be getting banned here in North America, and all the stars there are like, they're bawling. They're like, I'm not number 1. And you still have millions of followers, but they're still like losing their mind. So like the more prevailing narrative online is like these people are just so entitled that they think they just have the right to fucking be number 1 on a social platform. And Leon Lush came in with a little bit of a different take on that, and I think that you really need to see his viewpoint on it and to listen to him all the way through, because I know it's pretty easy to be like, to criticize these kids on TikTok and look, they're fucking losing their mind. But Leon, level-headed Leon, love this video, bro. Good enough here to pick up 6 points. Okay, as you know, KSI put out a record. Fantano reviewed that record, KSI reacted to that review, and then Fantano reacted to that reaction of the review, and now Fantano's coming out with an interview with KSI, so they're coming in here with number 4, bringing this whole thing full circle, and they're getting together 7 points. Good job, guys. And I really think that KSI is going to take Fantano's critique, Fantano's like notes, and he's going to apply it to his next project. And it was really obvious that he was really taking it seriously. I love this interview. I thought it was a great watch. It was 1 hour long. I think you should go watch it if any of this shit interests you. All right, number 3, picking up 8 points. This is very rare that a podcast is going to pick up any beefy points here on a YouTube video list, because I don't consider podcasts, no matter if they're just video form podcasts, YouTube podcasts, or whatever, they're not normally eligible here on the Dean's list. But because he was interviewing idubbbz, and because he was interviewing Dax Flame, and because they were talking about like this historic kind of documentary that idubbbz was putting together, and it was just like compelling from beginning to end, all 2 hours long. So I think it has to get 8 points. It has to have some representation here in the Dean's list, because it really was like a good example of YouTube, and it wasn't like embarrassing, and you could show this to somebody and be like, hey, here's the things on YouTube I like, and you don't need to hide it. You don't need to be embarrassed about it. And I liked it. I know that like both of these guys, fucking idubbbz and H3, have been getting their own kind of like controversies this year, but I'm putting all that aside and I'm just looking at the content here and I'm seeing it for what it's worth, and right now it's worth over fucking 500,000 views on just this video alone. Number 2, 9 beefy points, my boy Brad Hall, another hilarious video. You should go watch it. The fucking Air Jordan Dior's, ridiculous fucking $2,000 retail, probably going for something like $20,000 on the resale market. Brad Hall has an alternative way to go about fucking getting your own pair. You should watch this if you want to learn how to do it. Number 1 isn't Charlie. Charlie didn't make the list, okay? Here's a fucking week that critical. Penguin 0. Charlie, he was nowhere to be seen. I watched all of his videos, but his videos were not beefy enough to even pick up 1 point on the landscape this week. Is that sad? What's going on? Is the fucking earth crumbling beneath my feet? Is the fucking Satan gonna come out of the windows beneath me? That didn't even make any sense. What's going on with my tongue? Am I speaking in tongues now? What's happening? There's no Charlie. Number 1. What's number 1? Number 1 is everybody's favorite simp. We are talking about idubbbz and his fucking little documentary that he did with Dax Flame. Alright, is Dax Flame a character? Is Dax Flame genuine? Where's the line? It's so mysterious. Why is he serving ice cream? This is all so crazy. Where did he go? He was really famous when he was 15. Now that he's like 27 or whatever, he's just serving ice cream and fucking writing books and sabotaging fucking everybody around him. What's all that about? idubbbz traveled before the pandemic, obviously, and made a little documentary about one of the most interesting, enigmatic, and fucking charismatic, if I do say so myself, people on YouTube. People say he's the modern day Andy Kaufman, and I can see why. And I think deep down, Dax Flame kind of works into that whole model, but I don't think that him and Andy Kaufman are one and the same. There are subtle differences, but like the fucking generic coat that covers their fucking axe is pretty much similar. But for all of that effort, guys, number 1, picking up 10 beefy points, I'm giving 10 to Dax Flame in honor of all this shit, and 10 to idubbbz for putting all this shit together. Great job, guys. Historic shit. I want to see more of this like thoughtful, out there documentary type fucking content from idubbbz, because it is the best YouTube documentary type stuff, okay? Now you can critique it a little bit here and there. It's not fucking perfect, but for my money, free money, it is perfect. Go watch this shit. It's so good. All right, that's the content, people. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. See ya.